back to my channel. And today we are going to understand a very important interview a question, which is how to print duplicate records from a table or how to delete duplicate records from a table. So this is very important. It is mostly asked, and it can be asked at any point of time, whether you are fresher or whether you are an experienced guy, right? So let's quickly get jump back onto the lecture. And for this I have already created a particular table in which these are some of the records which are having some duplicate data, like Adrit, John. So there are three duplicate records over here and two duplicate records for this particular name, right? So today we are going to make use of row number function. And how to use it, I'll quickly show you how to write a query for that. Okay, so since my question is that we need to print duplicate records, nowhere it is mentioned or asked that we are going to fetch data from a particular column. So it means that we have to make use of this aspect, right? So let's say select all from, or let's say select salary star comma, let's say we are going to make use of row number function. So row number, this is the format how we write row number. And then you have to make use of over clause, and over here you have to make use of both order by and partition. So what it is all about, I'll quickly demo to you guys. Like partition by, let's say I'm going to do partition by name, right? And order by, let's say name as well. So what it means, I'll quickly demo what I am trying to do and what I'm trying to achieve from here, right? Select star, this is the row number that we are calling, and just give it an alias name to this entire column. This would be an entire column. I'm going to name it as row number by let's say, right? And from table name, that is, this is the table name. Okay, so if you just try to run it, what will happen? So this is what is happening. We are selecting all the data and we have applied row number, right? And this function, what it does is that you have to pass two clause over here. One is partition by and one is order by, right? And both are required over here, otherwise you will get some sort of SQL error. So it may happen that may get some sort of SQL error. So what is happening over here, that you have to do some partition by clause. You have to make use of this particular clause. And what it does is that if you have written this column name, so it is going to partition the data, the result set, with this particular column name. So what is happening over here right now, see, it is partitioning the data by this particular column. So partition by column name, that is name. So partitioning is happening, right? So by name, so wherever it will find a duplicate name, it is going to partition it, right? So all the duplicates, it will keep on increasing, 1 2 3 4. Again, when there is no duplicate, it will again start from 1. Again, if there is no duplicate, it will again start from 1. Whenever it finds duplicate, it will keep on incrementing, right? So in this way, whatever the data that is greater than 1 will be a duplicate data, right? I hope you guys are able to get what I'm trying to say, right? And now the very simple thing that I told you in my previous lecture, that you have to just make use of, you can just write this like with uh, CTE, or you can write anything basically means, let's say you can write the name of your school, let's say with school, anything, right? As put these two parentheses over here, because they would be now treated in the form of a subquery. And now try to fetch the data from this result set. So all the data that is present over here has gone into this particular variable, let's say, right? So you have to select star from school, where row number by Abhinav is greater than 1, and just try to print it. Let's see what happens, right? See, it is going to give me all the data which was having a duplicate data over here, right? So this was a duplicate data and this were also duplicate data. Again, I am just reiterating everything. So this is what we are getting as of now. Okay, so when we applied the row number function over here, all the data that was found duplicate was given a number greater than 1, right? So one which is not duplicate was already as one, right? Whenever there are a number of duplicate data, they would be giving the count in increment order, right? It will auto increment the id, let's say row number. Okay, so we applied this over here and we put all the results set. This entire result set that you are seeing over here has been put into this variable, right? And then we are selecting everything from this variable where this row number is greater than 1, which is only going to give me the duplicate records, that is this record and this record, which means two John records and one Adrit record. See, this is what it is all about. And if I do delete query, let's say what happens. Let's say three rows affected, right? And now if I select this particular table, all my duplicate records have been deleted. Okay, so guys, this was all about this particular lecture where we were able to print duplicate records and where we were also able to delete duplicate records as well, right? So thank you for your time and patience, and please let me know if you have any questions. Just let me know in the form of comments. Thank you.